Hi everyone, in this occasion I am going to share with you the intern variables of the environment variables. These variables are very useful at the moment of creating a project, and I'm going to teach you how they can be used for a project that you are creating. Let's say that we are working with this project that we had before. I'm going to make a checkout. I don't know if you know what it is. I'm going to git checkout B, and here I'm going to make a no. Let me just make a log, git log, and after that I'm going to go to I'm going to just make a checkout, but to that specific um, commit here. Now I am able to go here to this code, and this code should be have changed. Let's imagine that we have this erased, okay? This part here. And let's imagine that we have here this just like this password. It is like that how it comes. It comes with the username here. We can even put it like this, username. And now you will be wondering, what are the environment variables? Environment variables are variables that are included on the Node.js core, and you don't have to even call the module here like in a require or something like that. Nothing like that. The only thing that you have to do is just to create a file that env. And after you do so, you obviously here you have to change that text extension, and in here you have to put, oh my goodness, sorry, you have to put, for example, let's say password, and in here you paste the password which corresponds to your database, and also username. And here you put a username, and that's it. After you do that, you go here and you call it. How? You put process that end that username. And in here you put the same process that end that password. And that was everything. Believe it or not, that's how they work. And it is a kind of a secure way. It's not the most secure way of saving um, data that is going to be used on connection strings, but is one of the most common, and also is secure. But you have to also combine it with the git ignore. When you are in the git ignore, also you have the advantage that here you can put the end file, and it means that it will ignore that file. And the node modules is also good that you ignore them. So if I go here and I make, for example, a git status, you will see that in here it will not make a recognition of the end file that I created because it is on the git ignore. And that is everything. Now I can go to the git checkout master, and in here you will see that I had the same thing as before, but I don't have the username. Oh yeah, it is added. So I have to make that addition. Let's make it. Git add, git commit, adding the username. color theme. And in here we can add, for example, a verse from the Bible. I don't know. It can be Isaiah, for example, it's Isaiah 47 to 8. And that's it. And if you want to add something more, you can even put, for example, Malachi 3:6. And that's it. Now you git push origin master. And that was everything. That was everything. Now you will see that in the repository. If I go to the repository, you will see that in here I don't have um I don't have like that new thing. I mean, I don't have the env file, neither the node modules. You can see that in there is not that, but it's the git ignore. And in the git ignore, you can see that it says clearly that I am ignoring those two things. So see you next time, and thank you for your time. This video is going to be a very rich video, has a lot of things, but I know that all of them are useful and are necessary because we are gonna make a very different project with MongoDB. MongoDB is one of the most difficult databases to understand, not because it is difficult to work with, it's because it is difficult to understand. But after you work with it and you get to create a CRUD with it, it is just like any other database that is non relative or no SQL. So see you next time. Remember that Jesus Christ loves you. And that was everything for today. I have worked a lot, believe it or no, and I was even studying Chinese. Bye bye. And Portuguese as well. Bye bye.